Hey Veilers, this is your weekly card read beginning today and going right through to next Thursday. I'm using my favourite deck, Le Vampire by Lucy Cavendish. Just to let you guys know what's happening planetary-wise, nothing too crazy. I have written this down. We're currently in an Aries moon. So this is all about reflection because we're in the last days of this lunar month. So it's more about reflection than action. So rather than thinking you've got to get things done, you've got to get it all fixed and sorted out, it's more about reflecting on, the basics, what you want, who you want to spend your time with, do you love your job? It's all that standard stuff. It's time to reflect and change things up if you're not happy, all right? Because Taurus is about to come through. The Taurus new moon is about to happen. And then our focus will turn to money, job security. I know this sounds silly, but like food, the clothes we have on our backs. It's all about the materialistic stuff that keeps us going day to day. Now, let me have a look. Here we go. Yes, Mercury confronts or squares off, if you like, to Saturn. And it's important to watch our words and be aware of our actions because, as I say all the time, our actions, our thoughts, and what we do all have consequences. So we need to be aware of that. Okay? All right. So that's what's happening planetary-wise. Nothing too crazy, town. There's no retrogrades and shit happening. Let me shuffle. I'm going to do the regular 4-card read. Let's do this. I try to keep these under 10 minutes and I'm already up to 2 minutes. So let's get this happening. All right. Fabulous. Just got a text from someone. Sorry about that. Saw it light up my phone. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's grab these straight away. Her last day in the light, unexpected endings, surprise changes and sudden shifts. Yeah. Be prepared for massive changes in our lives and a whole lot more. Whatever you've got planned this weekend, it might be unexpected changes to those plans. Not bad changes, just unexpected detours perhaps until you get to where you need to be. There's a lot of shift and changes within our work scene, our work environment as well. And this is a good thing. Again, there's nothing bad here. It's just really, really good stuff coming up for the next week. But I feel some of you, when you get offered these opportunities, it scares you. Well, fuck me. If it doesn't scare you, then don't do it. You want to be challenged, surely. You want to expand your skill set, expand your business acumen through these incredible opportunities that are coming up. Because I know it sounds silly, but when I read for people and I talk about, incredible work opportunities coming up, they mention the dollar amount that's offered with the job. And because the dollar amount is so great, they panic. And it's like, well, no, because once you're a couple of weeks in that job, they have to tell you what to do. You can't just walk in and go. They'd have to show you what to do. They'd have to show you their processes, right? So once you're in that job, then that money's nothing to you because now that is your role. You've made it your baby, your responsibility, away you go. So don't ever be scared or turned off by roles, responsibilities, and money, because for me, the motivation in the corporate world was the cash. Sorry, but it was. How much are you going to pay me per hour or per day? I don't want to know about, the personalities or the roles and responsibilities. I want to know about the dollars. Can I afford to meet all my obligations doing this contract? Yeah, so be savvy about it. Speak up, all right? Next card coming down. Witness, to know personal evidence to speak out. So this is totally in relation to you standing your ground. If you find that people are questioning you, whether this be your belief systems or what you believe in or whom you choose to spend time with, your preference, your habits, your routine, you will be questioned over the next week. And I say stand up for yourself the way you want things done. If you want things done a certain way and they want to sway that or change that, you have every right to say, you know what, this just doesn't feel like the right thing for me. Yeah, be prepared to walk away from certain things or people if it just don't feel right to you. Be prepared to walk away, because if you're not 100% happy, you're going to get the shits and cause a scene and chuck a tantrum later on. Save everyone the drama and just say up front, you know what, it's not working for me. Thanks very much. Okay? Second last card for today. Pray. Stalked, invaded, watched. Stalked, invaded, and watched. Now, this card comes up a lot for a lot of people. When we move away from our social circles that we've known for a long time, when we move away from people that we no longer trust, you have to expect to some degree that they will still keep an eye on what you're doing. And this is what's happening today. And I'm burping, so I'm right. We all at some point feel or hear of our exes or our ex-friends, whatever, ex-relationships, keeping an eye on us through social media. Take it as a backhanded compliment. Don't worry about it. But do me a favor, don't engage. If they want to attack you on their page or whatever, if they want to badmouth you, let them go. Don't engage. Yeah, there is no need for that. You have so much more coming up that really to worry about this is nothing. But here is like the upside, the other side to this particular card. You just don't know who's looking at your social media. And I'm talking about notables in your industry, VIPs within your industry. You just don't know who's looking at your social media. And I think it's quite a nice thing. I think it's quite a good thing. It's not bad. See, when I do the star signs and I put up the star signs, people always comment saying, oh, well, what does that mean for Aquarius? Like today, what does that mean for Aquarius? It doesn't sound good. Well, what did I say in there that sounded bad? All I said was for today, I can't remember what today's was for Aquas, for me, for Aquarius, but it was something like, you might be triggered a little bit by people. You might have to defend, your credentials today. Friday's looking so much better. So, if I were you, as I always joke, if I were you, stay at home, don't talk to anyone, don't look anyone in the eye, you'll be fine. Well, I'm just purely giving everyone a heads up that they might be questioned. Their natural talents and abilities, their skill set might just be questioned today. How is that earth-shatteringly bad? That to me tells me your mindset's fucked. I can't help what the stars tell me to write for the day. That's what I write. Yeah? But to basically come back and say, wow, that's all doom and gloom. Shit, I may as well slash my wrists. Come on now. Wake up. Life is actually a really beautiful thing if you allow it to be. Life is actually really fucking awesome if you allow it to be. Okay? Last card for today. Rebellion, upstart, tumult, and revolution. I like this card. Be unashamedly you. Be unashamedly you. Don't be everybody else. Don't try and blend in. Yuck. Who wants that? I want you to stand out as much as you can. I had a situation a couple of weekends ago where it was said to me that someone had really taken a shine to me, and it made a few people in the room a little bit uncomfortable, and I diminished myself just for a second. I kind of went, oh, I can feel other people going, what do you mean that this person's taken a shine to her? What? And I thought, oh, fuck. So I diminished myself for like a second, a split second. And then I went, no, fuck it. I'm going to stand tall. I'm going to enjoy this moment. You know what I mean? You'll find that will happen every now and then. And I don't want you to hide away. I want you to be a little bit rebellious, a little bit stand out. You know, what do they say these days? The young ones are saying, oh, I can't think, but when you're being too much or something, I can't think of what they say. Oh my God. But it's like, don't crawl back into the corner. Don't crawl back into your shell, as I did for the most minutest of seconds. I actually did that. Like, oh my God, how embarrassing. Stand out, Mel. Yeah, shoulders back. Own that room. Yeah. So I'm learning every day to really appreciate, be grateful for my natural talents and abilities. And I want you guys to be the same. There's going to be a few moments, socially speaking, where you're just going to stand out and people won't like it. People won't like it. And I need you to not rub their noses in it, right? But don't shy away. If someone genuinely compliments you or genuinely puts you on a pedestal publicly, I need you to like that. I need you to revel in that for a minute. Revel or revel, whatever they say, revel in it. I need you to enjoy that moment, please, because you are fucking amazing. You are freaking awesome. And life, I keep saying this, people, it's got to sink in eventually. Life is amazing. We all have our ups and downs. I have too. It's no big deal. It just makes you stronger. It makes you a little bit wiser. Yeah? So that's your week coming up. Lots happening. Good shit. Lots happening. But you may be questioned. And I say bring the questions on. When I'm questioned, I just say, oh, yes. Or, oh, no. Yeah? You don't have to elaborate your responses. You don't have to elaborate your answers. Just simple yes and no's will suffice. I had it leveled at me literally the other day in a message. Oh my God, you're very expensive. So I wrote back, yes, with an exclamation mark. And this lady wrote back, well, you must be good then if you're expensive. And I said, yes, thank you for recognizing that. All right. Needless to say, she booked a session. So what I'm saying is value yourself, guys. I have gone over time. It's now up to fucking 13 minutes here. I'm trying to keep it under 10. Remember that. Value yourself this week. Your value, your self-worth is going to be questioned over the next 7 days. Value yourself, but keep the ego in check, as I always say. I love and nurture my ego to the max. And that's why I can answer quite honestly, yeah, I am worth it. I am good. Thanks for recognizing that. Yeah. So this week you'll be challenged, you'll be triggered, but in the best possible way. And you will know yourself by how you answer them back. Yeah. All right. Lots of love. I'll leave you alone. Have a great week, guys. I love taking you beyond the veil. My beautiful veilers, thank you again so much for your support. I'm fucking grateful for all the support you give me. I mean it. Okay? And that's why I give back. So, once again, I love taking you beyond the veil. I always have and I always will. And love, there's nothing but.